Hi there, Monica here. Now, there's a lot happening right now in the world, as I'm sure you are very aware. And I wanted to have a conversation around how to manage your business during a time of crisis, during the coronavirus. And I know many of you have concerns and worries, and really you're trying to figure out how could you even move forward with your business right now? How can you even promote and sell your products? Or if you should even start your business or just postpone it, and or you're worried about people's buying habits, and really how to manage your business during this time. So I wanted to have that conversation with you, and those feelings are completely valid. Those feelings of unknown, uncertainty, I've felt that myself as a small business owner, and I've really taken a lot of thought and time into processing this, and every single day there's something new that changes. So again, for this video, I did jump on Instagram Live to have this conversation with you on Instagram Live. So it is that type of format, but hopefully you still find, I hope you still find it helpful and give you some insight into really how to navigate this right now with your business. And at the end of the video, I am gonna pop on camera again, because I realized right after I ended the live session that I wanted to answer a few more questions that I didn't get to during that session. So I'll be back at the end of this video again, but I hope you find this helpful, and just know that I am here for you and I hear you, and we're gonna get through this. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. We are connecting, and light and a filter, and we're going live. Hello, everyone. Just taking a moment to get situated. Hello. If you're here with me live, make sure you say hi. Are we good? Do we like this angle? I just busted out my light right now. So hopefully I'm getting some good lighting. So if you're here with me live, hello. Make sure you say hi. My sister is here. What are you doing? And we have Shop Katrina. We have DMAR Boutique. We have Alas Boutique. We have Cashling's here. Polka Dot is in the house. We have Sarah. All right, well, I'm going to wait a moment just so more of you can join me live. If you're watching the replay, hello. Just hang in there with me, and and we will go ahead and get started. So today I am going to have a conversation around managing your small business during this time of the coronavirus. So I know there's a lot of concerns, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of unknown and some fear around what's happening right now, and that's completely understandable. So I wanted just to take this time to just talk it through with you. I'm going through those same feelings as you are as a small business owner, trying to navigate what's next. So I hear you on this. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I have my notes. You know me, I have my notes, because last week on Friday and yesterday, I asked you to share just what you are experiencing. I know that a lot of us, we have different businesses. We're at different journeys. Some of us are about to launch. Some of us have a physical store. Some of us have employees. So there's a lot of different factors. And so thank you for sharing kind of what you're going through. And that's what we're going to touch on today. And I have been thinking a lot about this. Just for my own business as well. Everything that we're kind of just learning day to day and how to move forward. So hopefully just me sharing some insight with you will help you throughout this process. So how are we doing? My sister says, wow, great lighting. You're up early. I just woke up. Yes, I know. Tuesdays. And there's an Instagram filter too. So we got to shout out to the Instagram filter. And I have my lighting kit here, which comes in handy. So, hello everyone, how are we doing? Okay, So what I wanted to start with, let's just start here. Okay. Now, during this time, there aren't a lot of things that we can control, right? There's not a lot that we can control. Things change day to day. And, there's ups and downs. Like just yesterday, we found out in our area, San Francisco Bay Area, that we are ordered to stay indoors for the next 3 weeks. So that means restaurants are closing, grocery stores will stay open, pharmacies will be open. We can still go out and about when we need to, or walk the dog. I don't have a dog, but if I did, you can go walk the dog. You can, you could still be out and about, but we are asked to stay inside. And that really, it's like, wow, you're trying to wrap your head around the fact that you're even having this type of conversation. And it's just, something that you have to process in a sense. So things change day to day, but what you can control is yourself, right? You can control what you're feeling, your perspective, how you can go about this. You can control, and I have my notes here, just your thoughts and what you are consuming, right? So if we're just taking this time to scroll on Instagram and all we see are just, all we see are the same things, there's the same negativity, or there's empty shelves, and that brings anxiety, and we're trying to stock up on groceries and toilet paper. It's like a whole thing, right? So if you are just continually to just consume only that content. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, it's important to keep up to date with what's happening, what changes. You have to listen to your local, officials, and, it's important to pay attention to that and keep up to date with it. But it's not something you have to consume every single moment of your time, right? So what can you still bring joy in your life? And for me, if I'm on Instagram, I like following accounts that bring me joy. So there's like, what are the accounts? It's like good newsworthy. It's like good news accounts, good movement. I'll post them in stories later. I'll share some of my favorite accounts that I've been loving, just positive news stories. Or I always go to news bloopers. Like that's my favorite thing. Just try to consume things that aren't just 24/7 gonna build on your anxiety that you're already going through. So again, with all of that said, we can't control everything, but you can control yourself, your thoughts, your perspective, how we can kind of navigate this and maybe turn this into, the way we manage our business, and maybe just changes that are going to help us down the line in the future that's actually going to benefit us, which we're going to talk about today. Okay. So with that said, I wanted to share some of those concerns that you all messaged me about. So many of you were sharing that you are just concerned in general with how to move forward in your business. You already have your online boutique business or your physical store, and you're just not sure how do we even manage this? How do we move forward during this time? Like if you have inventory, how to market that, or how to communicate with your customers. Or some of you mentioned you're worried if, people's buying habits, right? Are people just not going to buy these type of items? I know many of you shared that you sell just women's clothing, kids clothing, jewelry, and sometimes you can see that just as a luxury kind of item and not a necessity. So that's kind of worrisome right now when people are spending on, stocking up their refrigerators, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that, as well as some of you are just in the beginning stages of starting your business. So maybe you're about to launch, you are planning your boutique launch, you already have your inventory in, and now you're not sure if it's the right time, if the timing is right, or if you should postpone, or if you should even start a business at all right now because of the economy and because of the unknown. So those are valid questions and concerns to have. Now, a few other concerns were about the spring season, how to market that, what to do with your inventory. Maybe you also scheduled meetings. You were going to go to showrooms or trade shows and you were going to meet with vendors. One of you had mentioned that you were in the process of starting your PR list. So you were about to collaborate with influencers or bloggers online, and you were going to start building your PR list. If you should wait or if you should continue that, how you can go about that. And really generally just the idea of being afraid of what other people are going to think, criticizing you about selling your products, right? It is like questioning your integrity as a person, as a business owner. Is this the right time to sell products? What people are going to think about that? Does it make you like kind of insensitive, or just the overall idea of being fearful of what other people, how people are going to portray you and your business if you continue promoting, right? So we're going to talk about that today. So how are we doing in the comments? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Annie. Hi, Sarah, Alyssa. So good to see you. All right. Well, as I always say during our live sessions, are you ready? Do you have your coffee? Do you have your water? Do you have your notebook? Are you ready? You know, I always take coffee breaks and I always take water breaks, so we're good. This is just a casual convo. And I got my turtleneck on. I'm ready. Okay. So let's see here. All right, let's start off with those of you who do have a current business right now and kind of how to manage that. So first and foremost, you know, we talked about what you can control in yourself, right? That's your priority, is yourself, your family, and making sure you are doing what you need to do just to keep yourself safe. Okay, and I know you know this, but I just want to focus on that is your priority, right? And now we're going to think about our business, because our business is how we make a living, how we keep things going, right? So now speaking as your business, number one, you have to communicate with if you have employees or interns. I know majority of you are just starting out, or it's just you, but some of you also mentioned that you do have employees or interns, people who work with you that maybe help you with your packaging, with your shipping. Maybe people help you with your photography, or they're brand ambassadors and they're models, or there's some sort of role that they have in your business. So number one, you have to communicate with them and just sit down, or, you know, over the phone, FaceTime, have a conversation about what is the plan moving forward. And even though there's some unknown, kind of like what can you do to prepare for as much as you can prepare for. So right now, you know, you should be working remotely, working from home. And the great thing is about having an online-based business, we're already pretty much doing that. It's an amazing time to have an online boutique business. I'm so grateful for that. But with your employees, so working remotely, you can still do customer service, right? Right now, you can do photo shoots indoors, and we're going to talk more about kind of some marketing strategies about that. So you can do Instagram takeovers, right? You can introduce maybe your employees, you can go on Instagram, they can share kind of, you know, what's going on behind the scenes. You can still be active in your business, just in different ways, right? And they can still be a part of your business and still help you grow your business during this time. Right now is a great time to keep up with your inventory count. Is your inventory up to date? And, you know, this is a perfect time. We're nearing tax season. So it's a perfect time to keep up with our books, make sure our inventory is organized. Go look back at your reports, kind of do a deep dive of just an overview of your business for the past quarter, the past year. It's a good time to do that. And that's something that they can do from home. Again, indoor photo shoots, photo editing. You can prepare for email campaigns. Like, there is so many tasks that you can do right now that you can work remotely. But you just want to communicate that with your people and just make sure that you tell them that you're thinking of them and we're all in this together. So if you do have employees, hopefully that gives you kind of a starting point on where to go from there, but it's just about the communication, okay? Now, next, you got to communicate with your customers, okay? I think it's important that we have to acknowledge what's happening. I don't think it's a great idea just to go about your day and think like nothing's happening because you're trying to be positive. Yes, it's important to put out positivity and not make it all about this, and continue to move forward. But it's also important to acknowledge what's happening and kind of just communicate with your customers and put them at ease. Listen to them. Listen to how you can go about this. Message them, ask them on, Instagram or through email. Instead of these mass emails we're getting from all of these companies, right? Like, this is what we're doing. Instead of that type of email, make it a little bit more personal and reach out to them and say, we hear you. We want to see how we can help you with our products. Like, what could we do to kind of, what could we do for you basically during this time? Like, how can we serve you during this time? Ask your people, ask your customers and followers online, and just communicate that and just acknowledge the fact that, yes, this is a hard time. We are trying to navigate this. And, also what's most important is really stressing the fact that small businesses matter, right? Small businesses matter. And we need their support now more than ever, whether that's supporting your business, supporting other local businesses. We just need all around just remembering and factoring in that small businesses matter, and just put that out there. We appreciate you. Every single sale, every single order, every single comment, any single message matters to the growth and the sustainability of our business, just moving forward for the next month, right? We're always thinking, okay, what are we doing next quarter, next season, next year? But right now we need to think about today. We need to think about today, and we need to think about next week, and we need to think about next month and how we can keep our business going, right? So just communicate that with your customers. Now, there may be some questions that they have regarding, okay, are you still doing business? Are you still sending out orders? And that's going to be kind of like a business to case by case kind of scenario, and just moving forward, what makes sense for you. So is it a safe environment? If you're working from home and you have your inventory at home, then most likely, you can still ship out those orders. You want to share maybe the shipment's going to be delayed just based on the post office and the people working at the post office and the number of orders they're getting from all around the world right now. So there may be a delay in shipment. So be honest with that. You can offer free shipping, right? And say free shipping, or you can extend your return policy. So do what you can to kind of we can all just work on it together. Like, how can we all work on this together? So just think of ways that include your customer in this process to make it easier for them. I know many of you has sourced wholesale products, and I wanted to know kind of how you are, like, if you're seeing delays. Many of you, I've searched online to different wholesale vendors that I worked with in the past, and as of right now, things are still going smoothly. There's a lot of vendors locally that you can source products from that still need our business. Other vendors need our business, right? Or there's a lot of vendors in the States that are still processing, inventory. But we just want to keep in mind going forward, if we're going to have a smaller collection of items, right? And that's fine. You could still market a smaller collection, but just see, what for this season and the next season, what you have, and if there's going to be any delays there in your products and receiving those products from your vendors, right? Let's see here. And okay. Oh, I also wanted to mention to offer gift cards, right? Offers, even if you're offering maybe a discount on gift cards, is okay. When you go to Costco and you get like $100 gift card worth $80, or you can just say, we're offering gift cards. You don't necessarily have to discount it, but what can you do to kind of keep it going, right? And keep your customers included in this. So that's another idea for you. Okay, so I see your questions here. How we doing? Let's see. Yes, try to shop small whenever you can. Yes, absolutely. Let's see here. Okay, I think we're doing good. Okay. If we have time at the end, I'll answer some questions, but I just want to make sure I go through all of my notes. Cool? All of my notes. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about your messaging and your marketing. Things are going to be a little different right now. So we're in the spring season collection. So you're not going to be marketing your spring break getaway collection, right? That's not the messaging that we're going for. That's just not going to make sense right now. People aren't traveling, obviously. People aren't going out and about to the beach on spring break. So the messaging here is important for your marketing, okay? So we got to find ways to kind of think outside the box. What can we do right now that's going to communicate with our customers that makes sense? So what you can do is, okay, people are at home. We're at home. They're most likely at home. So how can we have this kind of, how can we present our products in a way that's going to attract those customers, right? So with your photo shoots, now we're doing indoor photo shoots. You can have a cozy corner collection, an at-home self-care Sunday outfits, right? Think about ways where you can take what's happening right now and help other people visualize your products, how they can use their products in their life right now, in their day-to-day life right now. How can they use your products in their day-to-day life right now? And you have to showcase that. So if you're at home, now it's time to do our at-home photo shoots on the couch. Maybe you're working at your kitchen table and that's your desk for the next few weeks. Own up to that and show that in either behind the scenes on Instagram stories or in your main photos. But just make sure we're switching our marketing right now. If you have that on your website, like your new spring arrivals for traveling to Disneyland, okay, we want to take the time to kind of switch that marketing a bit. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Ooh, we're getting through this. Okay. What I love to do right now is Instagram stories. My bestie just showed up. Hi, Angela. Instagram stories is my favorite thing because it's in real time. And it's an easy way to connect, build a relationship with somebody kind of on a personal level. That's why I love Instagram stories, and it's quick. It doesn't have to be picture perfect. It's not like on your news feed where you're thinking about a million things, right? So Instagram stories is where you should focus right now. So with that, if you're at home, okay, find different ways. We're not always just buy this product, buy this product, right? How can we share that in a different way? So, okay, today I am wearing my this is my at-home look for meal prep this week, right? So you can show that you're cooking for the family this week and you're meal prepping, and this is my outfit of the day because I want to look good, I want to feel good, and I want to look good, right, at the same time, even if I'm working from home. That is number one. People who are not used to working from home, this is a huge adjustment. Right now, it may not be like you're still getting in the groove of things, but once a week goes by, that's when your mindset and your mood really, it changes. Just honestly coming from my own experience, when I switched from working out and about in the city and then staying home every single day, that takes a toll on your mindset. It really does. So being able to wake up every day, put on a comfy, nice outfit, people need our products. And yes, it may seem like not a necessity right now because, people are focused on buying the groceries and finding toilet paper, but people still need our products. And a lot of times this is kind of a different outlet for people. People crave normalcy right now. We want something else. We crave different type of content. So shopping online can be that outlet for a lot of people. And online businesses, we're so great. It's like, I'm so grateful that we have online businesses. I know many of you obviously do as well. So it's, yes. Okay, so what I also wanted to mention is finding, again, other ways to share your messaging. So you want to show value. It's not always going to be about buy this product and, we're having a huge sale. But how can you show value that still presents your product? So you can take the time, maybe you want to write a blog. Maybe you want to write a longer Instagram post. Maybe you can share 10 ways working from home, or whatever kind of, there's some sort of hobby that you enjoy. Maybe you love meal prepping. How can you share that? Maybe you can share some sort of blog and put out different content in a different way, but always show value. Okay, so I think that's the key here. If you didn't write down always show value, write that down right now. So just finding different ways to keep putting yourself out there online. Okay, now let's chat a little bit about, after we take a water break, now let's chat a little bit about launching. And those of you who are just starting your business and trying to figure out if this is the right time to even launch your store, your online store. Now, for those of you who you have been planning this, you already have your inventory, and maybe your launch date is next week. You can either hold on to your product and wait and postpone till whenever, we don't know, right? And you're still going to be at the same place you are right now with your products, not growing your business, or you can just move forward. And yes, it's going to look different. Yes, it's not going to be as huge of a, grand opening launch that maybe you're anticipating, because people are still honestly getting into the groove. They're getting into, the groove of their buying tendencies right now. But there's going to be a time where people are going to continue buying clothing or accessories or whatever your products that you're selling. So I would suggest that you can still move forward, okay? But again, take those marketing ideas that we just talked about and apply it to your new business. You already have these items. Let's make the most out of these products that you already invested your time and your money and effort into. Keep moving forward. Just because this is happening, just because maybe schools are postponed, events are being canceled, concerts are being canceled, just because things are being canceled, it doesn't mean that your business goals, your dreams are just over and canceled, right? No, it's just, we're just moving at a slower pace and we're trying to figure out how to navigate this. Okay, so I don't want you to be fearful about this not working out in the long run, because there is going to be a time where this too shall pass, okay? This too shall pass, and the world needs small business owners, and the world needs your products and your messaging. So that's kind of my suggestion on there. Now, you have to pay attention to you. Again, going back to you. Are you in the right headspace right now to be out there putting out your products like you would on a normal Tuesday? Maybe you're not, and that's okay. So then yes, postponing may make sense for you. You can wait until maybe a couple more weeks. You can wait another month. That is fine. Nobody is going to fault you for that. And you shouldn't feel bad for that either. You just have to figure out how you are feeling in your headspace. If you need time to adjust from working from home, I know a lot of you are, your moms, and now your kids are at home, or, there's a lot of other distractions or a lot of things happening where you got to just figure stuff out right now. And you have to get a routine. If you have a routine, whatever that looks like, then that's going to help you to move forward. But if you need time to get there, that is okay. And you can delay it and postpone it. And that just gives you more time to plan out your marketing plan. And that's the next point for those of you who maybe you're just starting from scratch, right? You're just starting, and you're about to invest in a new business. Now, what I would say is you have to look at your situation. Are you financially stable right now to start a new business? Or are you going to be dependent on this revenue for you to live your day-to-day life? Then no, it does not make sense for you to start a business right now. But that's just in general. I wouldn't ever recommend you to just start a business and relying on this income when you're just starting out, because it takes time to get established. It takes time to get things going. It takes time to, get those sales when you're just starting out. But if you're working part-time and you know that you're secure in maybe your business, the money coming in, wherever that looks like, and you're secure with that, and you have funds saved that can help you get through for the next couple months, then yes, go forward with it. But if you don't feel secure, then maybe this is the time for you to continue learning, to continue educating yourself, so that when you are at that point where you can say you can invest in this and you can focus your time in this, then you'll be even more ready, right? So again, it just depends on your situation and what feels right for you. Okay. So, okay, let's see here. I wrote in all capital letters, make sure I say this too shall pass. I wanted to make sure I said that. Now, okay, regarding your pre-launch, no matter what's happening in the world, you always want to have I always recommend at least a 30-day pre-launch plan, right? 30 to 60 days of a pre-launch plan before you even launch your business. So if you were just thinking about this idea and you wanted to launch in 3 weeks and now you don't know if you should, well, this is your time to really plan it out, at least 30 days, to build up the anticipation, to build up your brand a bit, to kind of get an idea of what your plans are to launch your boutique. So you have time. You have time to do it. And regardless of the situation, 30, 60 days at minimum for your pre-launch strategy. Okay. Alrighty. So what could we do right now? You can continue learning, watching YouTube videos, taking courses, listening to podcasts, really dive deep in your education, and planning out and really taking the time to envision your brand. Take this time to do that. Let's see. Okay. There's a few more points I wanted to talk about because some of you had messaged me that you have a physical storefront, and also that this is the first time that you're working from home and you're having, you're trying to figure out how you can make the most out of this situation. So if you have a physical storefront, now is the time more than ever that I can encourage you to start your online store now. Get it up and going now. Okay. And this way you can continue the relationships that you built with your in-person customers. Hopefully you've been able to gather, you have your local customers that come in on a monthly basis, or you've built your email list, your newsletter list, and now you can invite them to your online website, right? Or if you're still managing your store, you can offer free pickup, right? Free curbside pickup, free delivery, obviously. Or, if you have your social media, you can go on Instagram and say, hey y'all, we have our new collection here. This is available for pickup, and it's all free delivery. Just find ways to still manage your physical store, but start working on your online store, because that is not just going to be temporary right now. This is something that's going to help you grow your physical store even more in the future. So when you do have your customers who walk in your store, right now, going forward, when we get back to our day-to-day lives, because we are going to, so when you open your doors again, now you already have a website up and going so that you can say, thank you so much for shopping in our store. Here's our website if you ever want to buy something from us online, or here's our social media. And you can continue building that returning customer relationship. Your returning customers are the key to your business. So having this source of your, storefront and your online store moving forward is fantastic. So now is the time. If you ever had an excuse why you don't have an online website, here is your excuse, okay, to do it and to continue doing it moving forward. So for those of you who are working from home, okay, we talked about this. We do these Instagram lives. I've been doing this for the past 2 months on Tuesdays. And one of the topics was working from home. So hopefully you've been able to take some of those tips with you. But for those of you just starting this, the number one thing I can tell you is to have a routine. Wake up as you would wake up to get ready for work. Get ready. Do your hair, your makeup, get your fancy shirt on, because that is going to help you with the reality of your mood. It's honestly going to help you with your mood. So the number one thing I can share with you that I hope that you take is that you actually get up. And I think it sounds simple. It sounds like, well, obviously I'm going to get up and take a shower. But at day 5, you realize, well, I'm not going to see anyone today, so I'm not going to wash my hair, and I can stay in my pajamas. And you think you're going to be productive, and you think, oh, I feel so comfortable, like I'm working on my couch, this feels good. And then your body, your whole body just shuts down, honestly. So it's really about tricking your mind into feeling that you're productive and this is your work day. And, I'm all about Netflix and binging Netflix and taking this time to do self-care. But how about we take this time to build our business? How about we take this time to really, if we've ever needed more time, the time is now. Right? We're always saying we're so busy, we have to do this and that, we have to go to this birthday party, oh, I'm going to be out of town. Well, no, we're not. So, you can either spend the time and I'm going to watch some of my favorite shows, that's fine. But do you have to binge that all day? No, let's work on our business, right? Let's work on this passion that we have. So with that said, I also wanted to give you a little side note and to give you a little update on what is happening here with me, because there's a lot of changes. Number 1, Sean is working from home starting today, which is completely new to me. I've never had to work with anybody in the same household before. So he's upstairs, and I'm just trying to block out the fact that he's probably listening to me right now. And I feel awkward about it now. So yeah, that's something that's different that I'm going to have to deal with. And also what I wanted to share with you is I know that you all have been excited about the masterclass coming, as well as the enrollment that I have been sharing with you for the Signature Boutique Boss course program that is supposed to be launching March 31st. I've been planning this for months and for months since last year. And that is still going to happen, but I am going to delay it a few weeks. Just like you, I am gathering my thoughts right now. I'm gathering my thoughts, and I want to make sure that I am in, a right place and figuring things out on the back end of my own boutique business as I'm in the process of developing my new designs and the production. So I have to figure that out, as well as, more importantly, I've planned that in advance. And this was my time to really focus on you and helping you with your business and the online course. But I just want to make sure that we're all we just have time to kind of process this. So that's just going to be delayed for just a few more weeks, and I'll keep you up to date with the masterclass. So again, I am hosting a free online boutique masterclass, and then at the end of that, that's your invitation to join the program if you want to continue working together. And I still believe that you should absolutely continue to pursue your business. And now more than ever is the best time to continue your education. Taking an online course, this is the best time to do that. So I know those of you who are looking forward to it, and it's still going to be available for you, and we're still pushing through with the plans. And I'm so excited because for those of you who do enroll, we are going to have a private Facebook group for the next, and we're going to have Q&A sessions every single week for 12 weeks. So I'm so excited about that. So it's going to be a smaller group, a community of boutique owners, and we're going to talk this all through. So when you have kind of, as the weeks go by and things start to change, I'm going to help you navigate it as you're building your business. So I think it's the perfect time to have a community that knows exactly what we're all going through. So I'm just excited about that, and just know that's still coming soon. I'll keep you up to date with that. So how are we doing? Was this helpful? Do you have any other questions about managing your business during this time? I'm going to go to the comments, and just know I am still, I see you. So Dimar says those are good ideas. I need to help Angela with some IG stories, and we got to preach it. Sheila got some coffee. Sheila is my sister. Yulu's here. Yay. Okay. Shop L'Amour. Hello. So good to see you again. Asks, what does your daily routine look like during this time? Well, my daily routine has honestly, because I've been working from home for so long, I still get up and I still get ready, and my daily routine looks the same. I always start my day. Okay, for me, first thing I do is get up and take a shower. And again, I know that is like, wow, that's groundbreaking. No, but I used to either get up and work out. I would get up, maybe clean a bit, get up and get some coffee. That didn't work for me. In order for me to be productive and not get distracted, I have to get up. First thing I have to do is not let those distractions consume me with my phone, with email. You just get caught up, right? So to start my day off, I have to get up and shower and get ready completely. That's like my first step. So for you, maybe you do want to maybe move your body in the morning, work out a bit. Maybe you want to go around the block, and that's what works for you. So just figure out what routine works for you and stick with it as much as you can. I always think that you should have at least your own time, even if it's 30 minutes in the morning that you wake up earlier before everybody else. I know, again, it's just me. So I know this is going to look different for you, and you maybe you have to figure out everybody else in your household and what's happening. But if you can wake up like 30 minutes just for your own time to maybe, whatever that looks like to you, if that's I love to stretch, and I just like to have my own thoughts. Maybe that's like meditation, or that is listening to your favorite podcast in the morning. Whatever that looks like to you in the morning, do that for yourself. And then set your routine. So, I've mentioned I have a physical planner that I write in every day, and I have a gratitude journal. Every single day I write down 5 things I'm grateful for, and that can be, I'm grateful for that I have this turtleneck today and it's very nice and cozy, or I'm grateful for my coffee, and actually that I'm out of coffee as of now. I'm trying to figure out how to get more because everywhere's sold out. No, but I write down things I'm grateful for, and then I write down 10 dreams of mine, like wild dreams of mine, every single day, just so I can focus on what I am working towards. And then I work on one goal at a time. And then I plan out my calendar. I like to calendar block. So calendar block meaning, for these 2 hours, I'm going to focus on maybe my Instagram, or I'm going to focus on editing my photos, or I'm going to focus on writing my emails for the week. So I do the same task for that chunk of time. Then I move on to the next task so that my mind is focused on just one topic. Otherwise, you're going to be distracted and your mind's going to be going everywhere. So yeah, that is pretty much my daily routine. I have been getting a workout in not every day. Okay, I'd be lying if I said every day. A couple times a week now, and I have been watching on YouTube Pop Sugar Fitness. I have been loving those videos because there's so many type of exercises. Like there's dance, there's like fun kickboxing, there's like cardio, there's like so many different types of workouts that's like exciting. I can't do the same thing every single day, so I've been loving that. So yeah, that's part of my routine as well. Let's see here. Hola, Ellie, hola. Someone else said hola. Hello. Whew, okay. Hopefully this helped you today. If I think of anything else during this time, I'm sure I'm going to share it with you on Instagram stories. I always love sharing just happy news stories or anything that's happening, because if things change, I will let you know how I'm managing that. Let's see, helpful for sure. Oh, Stephanie, how do you answer customers' questions about where our products are shipped from? Okay, I know many of you, we buy wholesale products, and a lot of time it's very common that those are sourced and manufactured overseas, right? So you have to take a look at the scenario and see, okay, are these items, did you purchase these maybe last season? Because we pre-buy products, right? So maybe you purchased some of these products last season before anything went down. You can be open and honest about that with your customer. It's important just to be honest. Hey guys, these are products, vendors that we've been working with for years. Our vendors are overseas, and these products were purchased, in this month last year, or whatever the case may be. Moving forward, there are other vendors that they're manufacturers here in the States. So if people feel more comfortable with that, you can continue moving forward, finding more local vendors or, in the States, manufacturing vendor companies for your products, basically. So moving forward, maybe that's something you can consider, and just addressing that with your customers. So does that help answer your question? That's honestly how I would go about it. I would just be honest and say, these are the products, and everything's good here. We're taking all the precautions about, keeping things as clean as possible in our workspace environment. I think that's also important to keep in mind, to just a sense of what was that word? What's that word? I used it yesterday. Now I forgot. Okay. Let's see here. Hello. Perfect response. Love the gratitude journal and planning. Yes, so important. Thanks, Monica. Hope all goes well. Hopefully this blows over quickly. Me too, guys. Me too, because there's a lot of other things happening in life. And yeah, so see Maria. You are amazing. Thanks so much for everything you do. I'm always more than inspired. Well, thank you. I'm so happy to be here with you and to help you with this process. And I'm just so thankful that I'm able to even chat with you over Instagram Live. Like, this is so cool. And I hope you do the same with your customers as well. Okay. Well, with that being said, I'm going to meet you here next week, same time, same place on Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to chat more things growing your boutique business. The video coming up next is about taxes. Real fun, I know, but I'm going to help you with some resources on how to prepare for taxes. And yeah, that's the next video coming up on the channel. And yes, so I'll keep you up to date with the masterclass. So excited for that, as well as the program, the Boutique Boss signature program coming up. Those of you I know who are part of my starter course program, it's going to be an extension to that. So if you have questions about if you're already part of the starter course and you want to take the advanced course and you want to see how that all works, send me a message. I'll be happy to explain everything to you. But just know, regardless, I hope you all are doing well. Just do what you can, stay safe, and continue growing your business. Because yes, your small business makes the world go around, and it's so important to share your message. So thank you so much again, and I'm gonna go see what Sean's up to. I think he is taking my table and my office space and making it his own. So we'll see how that goes. But all right, bye. Have a good day, guys. Well, hello again. I wanted to pop on here really quickly and answer a few more questions. I know one of you were in the process of scheduling meetings to visit showrooms in LA and meet with different vendors to start the process of buying inventory for your new boutique. Now, in California, right now it's looking like we're not having in-person contact. Basically everybody is staying inside, and just for the safety of everyone. Now, with that being said, although it's not the best time right now to go and visit a showroom, what you can do is you can reach out to the vendors that you were going to make that meeting with, and I'm sure they still want to help you with this process and with their services. So what you can do is you can reach out to them and see if you can do a virtual meeting. See if you can kind of put together an idea of the styles you're looking for, what type of products you're looking for, and they can maybe put together a collection for you and kind of show you on video those items and kind of talk through that process. And I'm sure that they have an online website where you can buy those products from as of now, and then maybe you can schedule a time down the line to revisit them to see if you can see them in person. So that was one question I wanted to answer. Now, another question was, I'm starting a PR list and I'm wondering if I should wait. Is it the right time to reach out to bloggers and influencers? I think you can continue reaching out and building your PR list. If you're getting ready to, work with again, bloggers or influencers. Now, these people, they also want to continue their business, and their followers are also wanting to see different content from them that they know that they enjoy from that specific person. So I say keep going, keep building your PR list, and that's just going to help us all move forward. It's going to help us get the ball rolling. Once you start something, that's going to help give someone else permission to continue their business as well. So I think you are good to go on that. Now, there was one more just overall concern, and I did touch on this throughout the very long live session, so thank you for hanging out with me. But that is just the fear of being criticized about putting yourself out there, putting your products out there, and continuing to sell your products. Now, the thing is, there are so many of us. And again, you can ask your followers, ask your customers, you can hear what other people are kind of wanting right now. And people, again, are craving different content. We want a sense of normalcy again. So if you can be that with your products and put your products out there, that again gives someone else permission to feel okay about buying, different products online. And the second part to this is with the economy. Small businesses, like I said, makes the world go round. So we need buying and selling. That is part of really what helps our economy during these times. So if you are putting your products out there for someone to enjoy, right, and you are making an income, a profit from just your products like you normally would, that puts more dollars in your hand to go support another business that maybe you go out and you buy and support, and you buy something from another business and support them. So you see how it's just an ongoing effect that's going to really help us all together. So I would not feel bad or make yourself feel guilty about putting your products out there. Of course, we have to pay attention to our messaging. Of course, we have to acknowledge what's happening and have those conversations with our customers to know that we're in this together and we understand this is different, this is difficult, but at the end of the day, we want to share something that's also joyful as well, and I think that is completely fine. So hopefully I helped answer the majority of your questions, and if there's anything else that you have or anything else that you just find that is helpful during this time, I'll share that over on my Instagram story at Online Boutique Boss. But thank you so much again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.